Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. WATP, let's get to the news. Yanis Hargai must be feeling a deep sense of frustration with his lack of game time under Philippe Clement at Rangers. The 26-year-old Romanian playmaker has been struggling to find a place in the manager's plans, and recent events have only amplified his dissatisfaction. On Sunday, the 10th of November, Rangers faced Hearts in a closely contested match that ended 1-0 in their favour. Despite the team's lackluster performance in the final third, Hargai was left sitting on the bench throughout the game. The team's attack faltered, yet instead of being called upon to provide a spark or creative influence, Hargai remained an unused substitute. This must be a difficult pill for him to swallow, especially when considering the effort he's made to stay with the club. The summer transfer window had been a turbulent one for Hargai. At one point, it seemed like he might be leaving Rangers, even considering a free transfer and a termination of his contract. However, despite those tensions, Hargai ultimately remained at Ibrox. It was clear that Clement didn't see him as a key player in his squad, and the financial implications of keeping him also weighed heavily on the club's decision-making. For each additional game Hargai played, Rangers would have to meet the requirement of giving him a £6,000 per week pay rise, which added a financial strain on the club's resources. Yet, after the transfer window closed and Hargai stayed with Rangers, many hoped that he would be given an opportunity to prove himself to Clement. Unfortunately, that opportunity has been limited. This season, Hargai has only made 2 appearances in the league, and both were as a substitute. Over these 2 appearances, he has accumulated a mere 50 minutes of playing time. This lack of involvement, coupled with his exclusion from the Hearts match, could very well be the breaking point for him. At 26, Hargai still has a significant amount of potential and years left in his career. He is undoubtedly eager to play regularly, but his current situation at Rangers leaves little room for growth. Sitting on the bench week after week is unlikely to be a productive path for him, and it's easy to understand why he might seek a move away from the club. With the January transfer window approaching, it is becoming increasingly likely that Hargai will push for an exit. His frustration with his lack of opportunities under Clement seems to have reached its peak, and with his career still in its prime, he will not want to waste it on the sidelines. Rangers may soon face the reality of losing the talented midfielder if he decides to seek a move elsewhere. In other news from Rangers, there are rumours about the club's intentions to sign a new striker in January, potentially to provide an upgrade over Cyril Dessers, who has been underperforming. It remains to be seen how this will affect the club's overall squad dynamics, but for Hargai, his future at Ibrox may depend on how things unfold in the coming weeks. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. A bombshell has dropped in the world of Scottish football. QATAR Airways, the global aviation giant, is reportedly preparing a staggering multi-billion-pound offer for Rangers FC. With the airline already a major player in the world of international travel, its potential move into football is sending shockwaves through the sport. This bold step could be a game-changer for both the airline and the Scottish football landscape, with many now speculating about what a takeover would mean for the iconic Glasgow club. QATAR Airways, headquartered in Doha, has long been known for its international reach and ambition. Operating flights to over 170 destinations worldwide, it's clear the airline has a vision far beyond the skies. Its recent announcement of Sama 2.0, an AI-driven cabin crew, highlights its forward-thinking approach. Now, the whispers surrounding Rangers suggest QATAR Airways is looking to apply this innovative mindset to football, potentially transforming the club into a global powerhouse. This potential acquisition has sparked widespread interest across both the football and business communities. Rangers, one of Scotland's most storied clubs, has struggled in recent years to regain its former glory. Despite a resurgence under the management of Michael Beale, financial instability has always been a concern. A partnership with Qatar Airways could provide the resources and global profile the club needs to compete at the highest level once more. It could even open the door for major investments in the squad, infrastructure, and stadium upgrades. The rumors are not without precedent. Qatar's involvement in sports has been well documented, with the country heavily invested in major football clubs, most notably Paris Saint-Germain. Qatar Airways' potential purchase of Rangers aligns with its broader strategy of using football as a platform for international influence, building upon its success in sponsoring top-tier teams and tournaments worldwide. Should this deal come to fruition, it would mark a new era for both Qatar Airways and Rangers, one where the club's global appeal could soar to new heights. As the rumors surrounding Qatar Airways' potential bid for Rangers FC continue to swirl, the opinions of the club's passionate supporters are starting to emerge. For many fans, the idea of foreign investment is nothing new. Rangers have long been a club accustomed to big money backing. However, the prospect of Qatar Airways entering the fray has raised more than a few eyebrows. Some supporters are excited by the possibility of a financial boost that could take the club back to the pinnacle of Scottish and European football. But is this the right direction for their beloved team? Many Rangers fans are keen to see the club return to the glory days of the 1990s and early 2000s, when the team dominated both domestically and in Europe. A successful bid from Qatar Airways could provide the financial muscle needed to attract world-class talent, upgrade Ibrox Stadium, and enhance the club's commercial appeal. For some fans, this is the kind of investment that could propel Rangers into the top echelons of European football, challenging the likes of Celtic and the giants of the English Premier League. However, not all supporters are convinced that Qatar Airways' involvement would be in the best interests of the club. Some fans have expressed concerns about the growing influence of foreign ownership in Scottish football, fearing that it might dilute the traditional values of the club. There is also the matter of Qatar's human rights record, which has been a point of contention in the world of sports. For these fans, the idea of being tied to a corporation with such a controversial background raises uncomfortable questions about the direction of the club. On the other hand, there are those who see this as an opportunity for Rangers to expand their global reach. Qatar Airways' vast international network and influence could open doors to new commercial partnerships, fan bases, and sponsorship deals that would boost the club's global profile. For many fans, this could represent a fresh chapter in the club's storied history, one where Rangers become a major player on the world stage, both on and off the pitch. Ultimately, the opinion of the Rangers faithful will play a crucial role in how the club navigates this potential new chapter. While some are hopeful that Qatar Airways could be the catalyst for a new era of success, others remain wary, questioning the long-term implications of such a dramatic shift in ownership. Only time will tell whether the support of the fans can align with the club's ambitious new vision, or whether this potential takeover will be met with resistance from those who feel the heart and soul of Rangers could be lost in the process. With the deal still shrouded in mystery, fans of Rangers and observers of the football world are eagerly awaiting official confirmation. If true, this move would not only shake up Scottish football but could also reshape the dynamics of European club football in ways that we have yet to fully imagine. The question now is, will Qatar Airways deliver the change that Rangers so desperately need, or will this ambitious venture ultimately be just another chapter in the ever-evolving world of sports business? Greetings, fans! Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.